12th February 2021. Om Shanti. Today's Murli essence. Sweet children, have a lot of interest in earning an income. An income is earned through this study. Question: what is it that brings happiness but becomes an obstacle when there isn't knowledge? Answer: to have vision is a matter of great happiness, but if you don't have accurate knowledge, you become even more confused. For instance, if someone has a vision of the Father, he sees the form of a point. What would he understand by that? He would become even more confused. This is why there is no benefit in having visions when you don't have knowledge. There are even more Maya's obstacles in that. Many have wrong intoxication by having visions. Song: I have come having awakened my fortune. Om Shanti. You sweetest spiritual children heard the song. New ones heard it and old ones also heard it. Kumars also heard that this is a song. One type of fortune or other is created in a school. There are all varieties of fortune there. Some make their fortune of becoming a surgeon and others make their fortune of becoming a barrister. The fortune is said to be an aim and objective. Baba says, what would you study at a school other than how to make your fortune? Here you children know that you have come here having created your fortune. You have come here to claim your fortune for the kingdom of the new world. This Raj Yoga is for the new world. Their study is for the old world. They become surgeons, barristers or engineers etc. of the old world. There is now very little time of the old world left to become that. They will all be destroyed. That fortune is for this land of death, that is for this birth. This study of yours is for the new world. You have come here to make your fortune for the new world. You will receive your fortune of the kingdom in this new world. Who is teaching you? The unlimited Father from whom you have to claim your inheritance. Baba says, when someone receives an inheritance from a doctor of becoming a doctor, that is an inheritance for this birth. People receive an inheritance from their father and another inheritance comes from their studies. Then when they grow old, they go to their guru. What do they want? They say, give us teaching to go to the land of peace. Grant us salvation. Take us away from the land of death to the land of peace. They receive an inheritance from their father and also one from their teacher for this birth, but they don't receive anything from a guru. They study with a teacher and receive a small inheritance. They would become teacher, swing teachers because they need to earn an income. Even though they have their father's inheritance, they study to earn their income. There is no income earned from a guru. Yes, some study the Gita etc. very well and then give lectures etc. based on that. All of that is for temporary happiness. Baba says, you are now in this land of death for a short while longer. The old world is to be destroyed. You understand that you have come here to make your fortune for the new world. This old world is to be destroyed. Your property and your father's property will be burnt. You will become penniless. Baba says, the income you now need is for the new world. People of the old world are unable to help you earn that. It is Shiv Baba who enables you to earn an income for the new world. You have come here to make your fortune for the new world. That father is yours father. Baba is saying that father, Shiv Baba, is your father, your teacher and your guru. He comes at the confluence age. He teaches you how to earn an income for the future. There are now only a few days of this old world left. People of the old world, Baba is saying, people of the world don't know this. They ask, when will the new world come? There are many who say that these people are just telling lies. The father says, the new world is being established. A child would say that these are lies. You children understand that that one is your father, teacher and Sadguru for the new world. That father comes to take you to the land of peace and to the land of happiness. When someone is not making his fortune, it means he hasn't understood anything. In the same home, his wife would be studying this study, but the husband wouldn't. Or the children would be studying this study, but their parents wouldn't. This continues to happen all the time. In the beginning, many whole families came. However, when the storms of Maya came, those who were amazed on hearing this knowledge, those who related it to others, then they left the father. It is remembered, those who amazed on hearing this knowledge will belong to the father. They will study this and then ... It is the wonder of the drama. The father says, it is a wonder of the drama and of Maya. This is an aspect of the drama. Husband and wife divorce one another and children can divorce their father. It is not like that here. You cannot divorce anyone here. The father has come to make you children earn a true income. The father doesn't Baba is saying the father doesn't put anyone into a pit. The father is the purifier, the merciful one. The father comes and liberates you from sorrow. Baba is saying he only becomes your guide and takes you back home with him. A physical guru doesn't say that he will take you back with him. Have you ever seen or heard this from a guru? You can ask those gurus. You have so many followers. When you leave your body, will you take your followers with you too? None of them would say that he will take his followers with him. That is not possible. No one would say that he can take everyone to the land of nirvana or to the land of salvation or to the land of liberation. No one could even ask such a question as, will you take us with you? In the scriptures, there are the versions of God. I will take all of you back. Everyone goes back like a swarm of mosquitoes. There are very few human beings in the golden age, whereas there are many human beings in the iron age. So, Baba is saying, souls will set their bodies, settle their karmic account and return home. They definitely have to race back. So many people cannot stay here. You children understand very clearly that you now have to return home. You have to shed your bodies. When you die, the world is dead for you. Simply consider yourself to be souls and remember the Father. You have to shed your old bodies. This world is also old. When you are sitting in an old house and a new house is being built, you understand a new house is being built for you. Your intellect would go to the new house. Make this in this house, do this there. All attachment is broken from the old house and your connection is with the new one. Baba says that is a limited aspect, whereas this aspect is of the unlimited world. You have to break your attachment away from the old world and connect yourself to the new world. You know that this old world is to be destroyed. The new world is heaven. We will claim a royal status there. The more you stay in yoga, the more knowledge you will be able to imbibe and explain to others, and the more your mercury of happiness will rise. Baba is saying, this is very important examination. We are receiving an inheritance of heaven for 21 births. It is good to become wealthy, is it not? If you receive a long lifespan, that is good, is it not? If you remember the whole world and make others similar to yourself, you will benefit to that extent. Baba says, if you want to become kings, you also have to create your subjects. So many come to the exhibitions. All of them will continue to become subjects because this imperishable knowledge is never destroyed. It enters your intellects that you have to become pure and become the masters of the pure world. If you make a lot of effort, you can claim a high status among the subjects. Otherwise, you will become lower class subjects. Everything is number wise. The kingdom of Rama is being established and the kingdom of Ravan will then be destroyed. In the golden age, there will only be deities. Baba has explained, by staying on the pilgrimage of remembrance, you will become the masters of the Satopradhan world. All the subjects and the kings are masters there. Even the subjects say, our Bharat is the most elevated. Bharat really was the highest. Baba says, it is not that now. It definitely was that. It has now become impoverished. Ancient Bharat was the wealthiest of all. You know that we people of Bharat really did belong to the most elevated deity clan. No one else can be called deities. You daughters study this and you then have to explain to others. Baba is saying you have to explain to human beings. You also have pictures with which you can show people how they, Lakshmi and Narayan, claimed their status. You can show them everything in precise detail, giving the exact time and date. They are once again claiming their status from Shiv Baba. Their images also exist. Shiva is the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. Baba says, the Father says, through the power of yoga, you receive your inheritance for 21 births through Brahma Baba. You can become the Sun dynasties, the masters of the land of Vishnu. Shiv Baba is giving you this inheritance through Dada, elder brother Brahma. This one soul hears everything first. It is the soul that imbibes everything. This is the main thing. They show an image of Shiva. That image is of the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul Shiva. Brahma, Vishnu and Shankar are the deities of the subtle region. Prajapita Brahma definitely has to exist here. There are many Brahma Kumars and Kumaris, children of Prajapita Brahma. Baba says, unless you children become Prajapita Brahma Kumars and Kumaris, you cannot. Baba is saying, unless you become children of Prajapita Brahma and become Brahmins, how can you receive your inheritance from Shiv Baba? Okay, unless you become children of Prajapita Brahma and become Brahmins, how can you receive your inheritance from Shiv Baba? This cannot be a physical creation. the mouth-born creation is remembered. You say that you are the mouth-born creation of Prajapita Brahma. They are followers of gurus. Here you call that one the father, the teacher, the supreme Satguru. You don't call this one that. There is, Baba is saying, there is incorporeal Shiv Baba. Here is he is also the ocean of knowledge. He gives you the knowledge of the beginning, the middle and the end of the world. The incorporeal one is also the teacher, and he gives you this knowledge through the corporeal one. It is the soul that speaks. The soul says, "Don't hurt my body." When souls become unhappy, they are given an explanation. Destruction lies just ahead, and the Paralokik Father comes at the end to take everyone back home. Everything that exists is going to be destroyed. This is called the land of death. Heaven exists, Baba is saying, heaven exists here on this earth. This Dilwala temple has been built. Baba is saying, they are shown on the ground doing tapasya, and heaven is shown up above. Where else would they show it? They have shown images of the deities up above. They too would exist here. You need to explain with tact. You should go to the temples and explain to them. This is the memorial of Shiv Baba who is teaching us. In fact, Shiv Baba is just a point. How can a point be worshipped? How can flowers be offered to that? This is why they have given him a huge image form. He isn't that big. It is remembered that a wonderful star sparkles in the center of the forehead. It is extremely subtle, just a point. If it were something big, scientists would be very quickly able to catch it. It is not as bright as 1,000 suns either. Nothing like that. Some devotees who come here say, we can only see this face. Baba understands that they haven't received the full introduction of the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. Their fortune has not opened yet. Until they know the Father, they won't know that a Supreme Soul is a point, that Shiv Baba is also a point, and that they have to remember him. Only when they understand this and remember him can their sins be absolved. However, when they say, I can see him, I see him like this, that is said to be an obstacle of Maya. You are now happy that you have found the Father. The Father says, when they have a vision of Krishna, they dance, etc. with a lot of happiness, but no one receives salvation through that. They have vision just by chance. If you don't study well, you join the subjects. One should receive benefits through visions. People on the path of devotion have visions when they have made a lot of effort. Here, they have visions by making just a little effort, but there is no benefit in that. They will go and become ordinary subjects, etc. in the land of Krishna. You children now understand that it is Shiv Baba who is giving you this knowledge. The Father's orders are definitely become pure. However, someone are unable to remain pure. Sometimes even impure ones come here secretly. They only causes themselves a loss. They deceive themselves. There is no question of deceiving the Father. Are you going to receive wealth by deceiving the Father? What will your condition be if you don't follow Shiv Baba's Srimat accurately? It will be understood that it is not in your fortune. If you don't study, but continue to cause sorrow for others, there will have to be a lot of punishment. And secondly, your status will be destroyed. Don't do anything against the law. The father explains that your activity is not good. The father shows you the way to earn an income. But then, whether you follow that or not is in your fortune. Baba is saying, after experiencing punishment, everyone has to return to the land of peace. Baba is saying, the status would be destroyed and you won't receive anything. Many come here, but it is a question of claiming an inheritance from the father. Children say, Baba, I will claim the Sun Dynasty status of heaven. This is Raj Yoga. Students claim a scholarship. Those who pass receive a scholarship. This rosary is created of those who claim a scholarship. To the extent that someone passes, he accordingly receives a scholarship. This rosary is created. The number of those who claim a scholarship grows gradually until there are thousands of them. A royal status is a scholarship. Those who study well cannot remain incognito. Many new ones go ahead of the old ones. Many daughters come and say that they like this study very much and they promise that after they have completed their worldly study, they will engage themselves in this study and they will make their lives like a diamond. They say, we will earn our true income and claim our inheritance for 21 births. They have so much happiness. They understand that if they don't claim this inheritance now, they can never claim it. They are interested in studying. Baba says, some don't have the slightest interest in study. They don't study anything and they don't have any interest in understanding anything. Even some old ones don't have as much interest as the new ones. It is a wonder. It would be said that according to the drama, it is not in their fortune. So, what can even God do? The teacher will continue to teach. Acha. To the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the mother, the father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children. The spiritual children says Namaste to the spiritual father. Essence for dharana. To hide your weaknesses is to deceive yourself. Therefore, never deceive yourself. Second point, in order to make your fortune elevated, don't do anything against the law. Have an interest in studying. Do the service of making others similar to yourself. Blessing. May you be an easy yogi by taking every step according to directions and make Maya surrender to yourself. Baba explains, the children who take every step according to direction make the whole world surrender to them. Along with that, Maya also surrenders herself with her whole progeny. First of all, you surrender yourself to the Father and Maya will then surrender herself to you. While keeping your elevated self-respect, continue to follow every order and you will be liberated from difficulties for birth after birth. Now you are an easy yogi and in the future you will have an easy life. So make your life very easy. Slogan, to transform many souls with your own transformation is to give them a donation of life. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti.